Hi there, my name is KReynolds. Please excuse my messy work area. I do have an 8-month-old, so hopefully that is a viable excuse. This is my video presentation on the research paper. Mine is titled Leadership Theories and Application. For my public figure, I used Allison Lonergan Grimes. Allison Grimes is currently the Secretary of State in Kentucky and was running for senator against Mitch McConnell. The reason I waited to do my video presentation was I wanted to incorporate the results of the election into my paper. Unfortunately, Allison did end up losing the election. However, I think she ran a very successful campaign. I'm very proud of the work she did, very proud to have supported her. And I honestly don't think this is the last we've seen of Allison. I think that she's going to come back even stronger now. I think she's going to take what she learned from this election and this campaign and contribute it to her next race. So hopefully this isn't the last we've seen of her. One of the reasons that I chose Allison Grimes as my public figure is because I really enjoy her style of leadership. I think she has a very powerful and effective presence. She's a phenomenal public speaker. I was fortunate enough to hear her speak at the summer convention for the Kentucky Democratic Women's Club and was just blown away by her presence and her ability to be one of the people. I think our styles of leadership really resemble each other, which is another reason I really wanted to use her, because I think our strengths and our weaknesses are very similar to each other. I focus my paper on the leader membership exchange theory and the situational approach. I won't go into a long description of these, but the leader membership exchange theory focuses in on how important the relationship between the leader and the employee is. Basically, it says that with a high quality relationship between a supervisor and a subordinate, you can expect a higher quality of work in the workplace. The situational approach states that as a leader, we should adapt our styles to fit the employee's competence level. Obviously, you can't please everyone, but that you should try and learn more about your employees so that you can adapt your leadership style to fit them best. I picked these because I think they relate most to my leadership style. I'm an ENTP, which I will go into more later, so therefore I'm obviously more people-orientated than I am task-orientated, and both of these methods definitely are very people-orientated, for they care about the employees and how they're doing and how we can make the employees do better. Another big point of my paper were my results from my Jung personality and DISC personality type exams. These are just personality tests to gauge your type of behavior, what type of reactions you're prone to have, how you interact with other people. They're a great way to determine what type of career you might want to go into. For me, for my results for my Jung personality, I'm an ENTP, which means I'm an extrovert, I'm intuitive, I'm a thinker, and I'm a perceiver. For my DISC, I scored highest in dominant, steady, and influential. From these results, I know that I should be working in an environment that is very people-orientated and possibly an environment where I can be a leader or be in charge. I thought it was neat to research famous people who were also ENTPs, and I found that there was Robert Downey Jr., Voltaire, President Obama, and even Stephen Colbert were also ENTPs just like I am. I wish that I could know what Allison Grimes would score on a Jung personality type test. Obviously this is just assuming, but I definitely think she's an extrovert like I am, and possibly even an ENTP like I am. One of the reasons, like I said, I picked her is because I think we're very similar in the sense that we both have a very strong presence, we're both very headstrong, and I think we're both fairly good public speakers. Obviously I'm nowhere on her level, I have a long way to go, but I really aspire to be like her in that sense. She just has a way of fitting in with everybody. She can keep up with the wealthiest and the most powerful men, but at the same time she can talk to the poorest people of Kentucky and make them feel comfortable and make them enjoy her, and I think that's a very good aspect to have as a leader. As I noted in my paper, I've really enjoyed this course and learning all the different methods of leaderships and all the styles of leadership that you can have. I think as leaders, it is our job to constantly be learning new ways to be a leader and to be the best leader possible. I've always thought managers have subordinates, leaders have followers, and that's because as a leader we inspire and we encourage people to want to follow us. We're not required, we're not necessarily put in charge, but we step up to the plate to be in charge. And to be a successful leader, part of that is learning all the different types of methods, even if it's not necessarily what you're prone to. I know for me, I need to become more task-oriented. I need to learn not just how to maintain a relationship with an employee or with a follower, but how to get them from point A to point B in the most successful way. And because of that, I really am grateful to this course, and having learned all these different types of leaderships, I feel like a much more well-rounded leader for it.